Welcome back, everybody. The very, very fine folks at Autism Community Together are planning a next 2K, 5K race. It's a wonderful organization that does so much for our island community. I have Vicky and Joe here, and we are going to talk about how you can get involved, get out and get fit, and help some really, really awesome kids. Thank you, ladies, for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Major, thank you as always for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Vicky, welcome to our humble abode.
Thank you.
Okay, and thank you for what you do for Autism Community, because I remember when autism was something that not a lot of people knew about, and they thought it was some sort of disease. Through efforts like yours and through many other organizations, people understand it better, people want to help, and people are very aware of what it is.
You know, Jason, when my son first got diagnosed at the age of 3, I didn't even know what it was. Yeah, exactly what you're saying. So I ended up, it was like good timing, there was an autism fair, I went there, I signed up, and then they sent me emails, and then they said, come and join us at our meetings, at our events. And at first I was a little hesitant, but I mean, what can you lose, right? And in fact, I gained a lot because I met a lot of parents, a lot of family members, and I realized I wasn't alone. And I had a lot of support, because when I was talking to these moms and they were talking about their kids, it sounded like they were talking about my boy. And so
there was empathy.
Yes, suddenly there was a lot of just understanding and support within our little group.
Okay, and Vicky, I know this is the first time we've been working with you on this. So, how has working with the organization benefited you?
Well, I don't have children, but I'm very involved with my grandnephew. So it's open to not just the parents themselves, but the family members.
Absolutely.
And so what I really appreciate is networking with other agencies. For example, the SPED department at Guam Department of Education. They collaborate with the ACT organization on trainings and off-island trainers that come in. We had an awesome training just last week, and just to be better equipped to meet the needs of our children and get an insight on how best to help them in their education and behavior at home.
Okay, and to help you wonderful people continue your work, let's talk all about this 2K and 5K race, because you guys have amazing shirts on.
Oh yes, thank you very much.
That is a beautiful design.
It's beautiful. And so
dry fits are the thing to have these days.
They are, you know, and they last, really great quality shirts. And so Jason, this event is going to actually kick off Autism Month. I mean, it's in March. It's on March 30th, but Autism Month, which is April, the month of April, is what we're going to be kicking off on March 30th, and we just have a whole slew of events. But we'll go ahead and talk about the run first. So in other races, you have to be the first 20 or 2,000 finishers to get a shirt, but in this case you have to be the first 2,500 to register, and then you can go pick up your shirts on March 27th and 28th. And we're encouraging that because we want them to come to the run or this 2K 5K event and wear the shirt, because as you know, blue is the color for autism, and so we want to light up or we want to color Marine Corps Drive blue. Very nice.
And that particular shade of blue, so like a dark navy.
Yeah, well, any shade of blue works. We wanted to use a different color. Last year our shirts were royal blue, so we wanted a different blue. And you know, to me the logo really stands out great on
this shade of blue too.
That's the shade of blue that we had last year.
Yeah,
so
this is wonderful.
The shade of blue that we have this year.
I like this.
So if they go to register, I'll let Vicky's the co-chair for this event. I'll let her talk about
it. So registration can be on. You can go to Cars Plus in Mighty, Local Promos in Harmon, Mark's Hardware in Anigua, and Goody Sporting Goods in Upper Tumon.
All right.
It'll be $15 per person, and if you want to save some money, if you register for 5 people, it'll be $65, and on race day it'll be $20.
Okay, so where is the route exactly? We always talk about routes when it comes to 5K races and everything like that, but everybody wants to know, like, is this Chamorro Village down to Adelup and back, or is it around Teton?
The other way. It's going to be Chamorro Village to Alupang and back.
Ah.
So you know, this time of year, when usually they hit the turnaround and they're coming back, if they're coming back from Adelup, the sun's going to be in their eyes. But in this case, once they turn around, the sun will be behind them, and then they can just enjoy themselves. And you know, they don't use this route too often, and it's just a very nice scenic route.
And a little bit of strategy for you runners and everything like that. You want to actually, when you're running towards Alupang, you have the wind at your back, I believe, so you know you can coast a little bit like that, because when you take the other way, you're going to work a little bit hard because you're running into the wind.
To get back to that finish line.
But it's a gorgeous vista you have there.
Yes.
East Agania Bay on the right side.
Absolutely. And then everything is all the festivities afterwards will take place in the Chamorro Village huts, those concrete, the Festpax huts as they call it. And so we'll have refreshments, raffle prizes. For anybody that didn't get a chance to pick up their shirts, we'll have the shirts there. And then we have some vendors that are doing giveaways. One of them is going to be giving away blue ice cream and blue shave ice and some popcorn as well.
Oh, everybody's tongue's going to be like all sorts of discoloration in a good way.
It's going to be blue, so
that's awesome.
What's better than that? And then the
more blue, the better.
Right, the Bank of Guam is one of our sponsors, and they're actually donating 1,500 collapsible water bottles.
Nice.
So we'll be giving that away at the run. So the shirt you can actually get if you register, and you can pick it up on March 27th and 28th. But the collapsible water bottles, you need to come and do the event.
Okay, well, ladies, all fun and all smiles aside and everything like that, what more needs to be done in our community to increase awareness about autism, to help raise money for it, and to really help the kids and give the families resources? What more can we do?
Well, for those who are out there, we also have a family chat. I like to call it family because we're a family that's involved with our children who have autism. And this family chat is very helpful to have people who support us and to share ideas on where to go, whether it be going to a certain dentist, a doctor, to go to training, how to do potty training, and just sharing the highs and the lows of having a child who's on the spectrum. And also, another thing we want to just bring out there is some people don't understand autism, and when we go to public places, whether it be in church, stores, restaurants, there's this stigma sometimes that they don't understand when our children have a meltdown and they act up, and some people in the public, they give this condescending look or just judgment on their face, and maybe some even make comments. And so we're not ashamed of our children. We're very proud of our children. We love our children. So we want to go out into the community, and we're just asking the community to be more accepting and give people the benefit of the doubt that maybe that child has a situation, a health situation, and to be more understanding and accepting. And that goes so much, a long way. It just goes a long way to have that acceptance of knowing that our children are different, but they're the same, and we love our children, and we just want them to be accepted, and we want to live a normal life as much as possible.
And most importantly, that's free, and you can do it right now. You can start immediately.
Absolutely.
You don't have to get a license to do that. It's love.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, we've already the acceptance and the awareness has grown in leaps and bounds, but we still have our challenges.
All right. Well, we hope that we can continue to work with you, not just in April being Autism Awareness Month, but throughout your work. So we really appreciate what the two of you are doing. So thank you.
Thank you for having us.
All right, and please stay tuned because there is more show right after this.